Hey everyone, welcome to Mythology Explained. In today's video, we're going to discuss Geb, the god who personified the earth in Egyptian mythology, the Egyptian counterpart of Gaia, the goddess of the earth in Greek mythology. Let's get into it. Geb was one of the most important and one of the most powerful gods in Egyptian mythology. Geb's iconography almost always has him depicted in human form, his green skin symbolizing all the plants that grew along his surface. The fields of grain that stretched across the land were said to sprout from his ribs, and in general, the vegetation that carpeted the earth was said to grow on his back. Because of this, he was deeply connected to fertility, that of the earth of course, but also of livestock. He was thought to be the ultimate source of all fresh water, and so maintain a close friendship with Hapy, the god of Nile inundation, cyclical flooding keeping the banks of the Nile extraordinarily fertile. As the personification of the earth, Geb was a chthonic deity. It was thought that he swallowed up the dead and that he was the master of all the snakes of the earth. By turn, he could be life-giving or life-taking, for he could sustain life through the bounty of the earth, or could bring death through various disastrous phenomena, such as earthquakes. He often presided over divine disputes, as was the case when Horus and Set vied against each other for the throne. And once the kingship finally passed from the gods to humanity, the pharaohs were said to sit on the throne of Geb. The Enyad of Heliopolis was a group of 9 gods: Atum, Shu, Tefnut, Geb, Nut, Osiris, Set, Isis, and Nephthys. Atum, who became Atum Ra when the sun first rose, was the supreme creator deity in this conceptualization. Self-engendered, he came into existence in the waters of Nun, the ancient Egyptian version of chaos. But where chaos was a void, Nun was an infinite body of water. At this point, nothing existed except for Atum. His profound loneliness impelled him to produce 2 children, either by spitting, sneezing, or ejaculating. First a son, Shu, the personification of air, then a daughter, Tefnut, the personification of moisture. From these 2, the first divine pair, came 2 more children, Geb, the earth, and Nut, the sky. Originally, no separation existed between Geb and Nut, meaning the earth and the sky were conjoined, as was the case in the primordial past of Greek mythology, when Uranus, the sky, enveloped Gaia, the earth, smothering her in a constant embrace. In Greek mythology, it could be said that the earth and the sky were separated by the sun, as they became sundered only after Cronus ambushed and castrated Uranus. In Egyptian mythology, however, it was the father, not the son, who helped put the aspects of creation in their proper places. Shu forced himself between his 2 children, keeping the earth underfoot while pressing the sky up over his head, and the image of this was one commonly depicted in ancient Egypt. The moment earth and sky were split apart was when life truly began, for their separation allowed air and light to exist between them. Once separated, 4 children were born to them: Osiris, Set, Isis, and Nephthys, with Horus the Elder sometimes included as a 5th. The mantle of kingship, the line of succession that is, mirrored the generational structure of the Enyad. Ra, the solar aspect of the syncretic deity Atum Ra, was the first king. He was succeeded by his son, Shu, himself either succeeded or supplanted by Geb, who passed the crown to Osiris, who was betrayed and usurped by his covetous younger brother Set. After a decades-long struggle, Horus, the rightful king by birth as the natural son of Osiris, eventually won back the crown, and following him, the kingship passed from gods to men, beginning the age of the pharaoh. And that's it for this video. If you enjoy the content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.